Hello, it's Jack again, bringing you another Supreme Commander 2 replay. This time, it is a 4v4 on Setons Clutch. Yep, another great classic map from the original Supreme Commander, and we've finally got enough players for our 4v4. Brilliant. I just hope I can keep up with it. Well, we've got, in the bottom left, we've got myself, Ronnie, Remen, and Rofo King, and we're going up against Dark Assassin, Rory, Mate, and Eraser. Yep. Well, we've got one UAV going naval down here, which is brilliant for us. Mate is not going naval yet. It looks like Eraser's going land in the back, which is probably a mistake. But we'll see what he does with it. As expected, Remen and Dark are going to be going land. They really don't have a choice. As for myself and Ronnie, we both decided to team up in the air against Rory, who seems to be the only one going air on their side, and it looks like Matty is eventually going naval as well in this up here, which is great. And is that was that a 40 had queued up? Did he research into 40s as well? It would seem so. Yeah, he must have, because he's bringing his comm down to the front and he's going 40s. You can see here I've got 5 factories queued up. On these initial mass points, I can just run 5 factories. Just. I'll need all the factories I can get if we're to deal with cruisers. But it looks like being defensive, Matty's going for subs first. Rofo King's already got a cruiser out and he's already using its TAC missiles against Dark. But they're not all that strong from a single cruiser. And we can also see Eraser's also going destroyers, so that could give a bit of trouble for Rofo King if he gets too many cruisers early on. You can already see he's only got 3 subs, 1 back at the factories, and he's going all cruisers. Oh no, he's mixing it up with subs and cruisers. He'll be okay. Cruisers rate face destroyers. Cyberons never stand a chance. Cruiser on destroyer. Cruiser's not going to survive. Rory trying to finish it off, but it managed to survive with a sliver of health. We have myself moving up to reinforce the cruisers. I could have bombed that destroyer, but for some reason I decided not to. It's unfortunate. We have another destroyer moving out as well. I try to bomb it, but I'm too late and he still gets a cruiser kill. You can see Remen's building up sonars in the North Sea, keeping an eye out on boats and such. And skirmish going here in the middle between Remen and Dark, and I aid with my bombers. That completely turned the tide of that fight. Brilliant. And here comes Rory. He tries to do the same to Remen, but I'm there to intercept. But I issue some bad orders. Initially I failed, and for some reason I tried to flee away from Ronnie, who could have gave me support easily, sacrificing a lot of planes for a very stupid order. But these things happen, and you can see Dark on the North Sea moving out with a lot of subs and 2 cruisers. Now our problem is, although we can see them thanks to the sonar and radar, we don't know what they are. We assume the worst case scenario and they're all cruisers, because my god, we have no idea. So we're too scared to actually attack. Although Remen does use 40s to try and push them away, they kinda work. But albeit inaccurate. But with those cruisers hanging about there, Rory and myself decide to go on the offensive with our planes. I draw Rory out and we can sandwich him right now. You can see I've got the flares upgrade. Everyone probably has it by this point, however. But 2 versus 1, there's no way Rory can stand up to that. There's one comm dead, 2 factories down. Eraser's getting munched on, he's down to a single factory and 1 NG up there. And that factory's gonna die. So, fearing cruisers stacking up, snowballing on us, we decide to go for Matty's economy, stop him building the damn things. You can already see Remen's lost most of his front base from his cruisers. There's not much he can do, but at least we're going to stop most being built now. We're already trying to help with what few planes he has. They're just doing nothing, however. Rofoking using his useless subs now as a offensive weapon, surfacing them and using their puny point defense weapon to kill anything on the shores. Well, it works. It's not as if he has any other use now that they've been kicked out of the South Sea, naval-wise. Remen losing his forties there to the attack missiles, and Dark taking an opportunity to move in, but Rofoking has battleships on the field. So it looks like that land force is going to quickly disappear from those battleships. If they ever strike a hit, you can see they're quite inaccurate here. Oh, it looks like we're going to get a few hits here. Yep, there we go, there we go. Ah, they hurt. More hits, more hits. Well, that's easily dealt with. There's a lot of battleships down there. We take out the naval factories and it looks like we're finally going to deal with what we assume is a lot of cruisers. We try our best, we target what we can. 15-20 planes per cruiser is enough to kill them in a single pass. Although one survived. Misco health, but I do get it, and the two others. And now they're doing 3 cruisers. One, we just have too many planes for them to handle. Look at all these planes, there must be about 200 planes here. So that just leaves a bunch of subs in the North Sea. No threat at all. It's pretty much game over at this point. There's no coming back from this. I mean, we have naval superiority in the South Sea. They have no more cruisers in the North Sea. We have complete air supremacy as well. The only thing we don't have is an overwhelming land force, but at this point we really don't need one. The battleships will defend us. Looks like Dark's... Yep, there goes that land force as well as Dark's comm. This is kinda game over now. It's just a matter of mopping up. Dark's comm just dancing about here. He won't be living much longer. You can see here I'm trying to force fire, killing what subs I can. Yep. If they're under the water, you can't target them, but if you force fire, you can still kill them. God, I love AoE. There's a lot of AA going up here, but I decided to target it all. But Rory just control K's out anyway, and my bombing run's futile. That just leaves Eraser who's trying to build destroyers on the mainland using that little pond. But him against all 4 players, not a chance, and he control K's out. Well, that was a fun game. It was quick, short, very decisive. We did get quite panicked in the North Sea about what... The thing is, we thought they were all cruisers. It was terrifying to see all those... you don't see it in the replay, but you see all these grey icons. Unidentified units, basically what it means, and my god, we assumed they were all cruisers. They could have destroyed us if they were all cruisers, but luckily most of them were subs, so we came out lucky on this one. Well, if you enjoyed the game, check out my channel for more. You can all subscribe, so yeah.